Good evening. My name is Johnny Ashley. I live at I want to say I'm always impressed by that VDOT guy. He knows every street in the county and he can name off what improvement, what happened, what year. Wow. I am here to speak about the family court reform and the law enforcement response to crimes committed in it. It's our 12th time meeting. I've heard a lot about local politics, and I know one of the issues is giving teachers pay raises. The state offered the county a small amount of money for those raises, but only if the county pays a large amount of money. I was listening to the lady from the school board speak to you, specifically about raising taxes to come up with that money. And we might disagree on things. Like, I think it's wrong for strangers to commit adoption fraud by exchanging goods and services with the mom for custody of our child and then go to court and perjure themselves to make sure I can never get custody. And even though I've never failed a drug test or had any crimes that would keep me away from children, you'll put me in jail if I don't pay child support. I've had a dozen chances to say it's wrong, so I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree on that one. But besides being a crime victim, I am also a taxpayer. And here's how the school can make the money for themselves. In sex ed, they just need to tell the girls that whether they have 1 or 3 children with the guy, she'll still get the same percentage of his check in child support. If they have 3 kids with 3 guys, they'll triple the amount of child support payments. Social Security Act Title IV says that the federal government will match what the state collects in child support. So since the money is for general funding, it can be sent to the school for the teachers' salaries. On the other hand, this might get a little bit complicated. I'll go tell them myself. And if you're going to support this, you need to learn how to game the system so you can make the most money possible, since that's what this is really all about. You look at me, you see a dollar sign. I'll prove it. You have a lawyer up there, right? He's heard everything I've had to say. Am I wrong about anything? Show him the access video. I say the same things in it that I say here. Lawyer, does Melanie Atkins call an accurate description of the family court system delusional? We all know she did. And when the county mental health agency got paid insurance and Medicaid money, can any of you produce evidence that you've contacted the mental health agency and told them that they are falsely detaining people? The sheriff's department told me that if a private doctor falsified medical records to force someone to undergo unnecessary medical procedures while charging Medicaid and insurance, they'd be arrested. But since it's a government entity, it's okay. Tyranny. Rules for thee, but not for me. That's why Sic Semper Tyrannis is written on the wall. So as peasants know, you will always be tyrants. Now, I've been asking and no one can tell me. Does your mental health agency receive more funding if more suicides happening? I bet they do. And that's why they falsify medical records and lie about facts. Why else would they try to make suicidal people more suicidal? Once again, I'd like to request that the sheriff just come up here and explain how, even if it meets the definition of abduction, if the act happens in the family court, he, quote, doesn't take it seriously. He should say that and put it on the sheriff's department's Facebook page and see if his constituents take it seriously. Thank you. Y'all have a good evening.
If anybody else would like to come forward to address the